All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending wherever you are in this crafty world. I'm Greg Cottrell. I will be hosting this live today. If you're a returning camper, you'll notice that I've got my camp vest on. We are just so excited to be at this point with all the preparation that we have put into for camp. Many of you know who have been to this before, this is a huge undertaking as a small business, and we absolutely love every minute of preparing for camp. This is our kind of first official kickoff. And the point of today's live, we're going to be revealing all 6 of our camp counselors live with all of you. And I hope you guys are just as excited as we are. We are thrilled to have all of these people joining us. Super incredible talent. Before we jump in, I know you're probably all chomping at the bit to find out who's going to be the cabin camp counselors. But first, I do want to just give a quick high-level introduction of what camp is. For those who have never been before, it is 3 days of just fun and crafting. And we have we've stepped it up this year. We're going to do some, we try to expand on each year. This is our 4th year doing this. And we are just, every year we're trying to figure out, well, what do we do different? And what do we do new this year? And for those of you who attended last year, we had our camp counselors live in-house with us. We had our production team here, and it was just so much fun to have the counselors here under one roof. So we're going to be doing that again. But the rest of the camp is a virtual retreat. And we just love it. It has that throwback, nostalgic feel to the summer camp that, a lot of us participated in as kids, or that you used to see in those old 80s and 90s movies. So we're really excited that we get to put this on again this year, and we're super thrilled with the counselor lineup. And just so you know, we will be having some of the detail, like after we reveal who the counselors are. I love it. Somebody just said, I'm here for the taffy. I'm here for the taffy too. There will definitely be saltwater taffy from Salt Lake City in there. So I'm going to give more details around like when you can start registering and other details of like who's involved with the event and things like that after we do the reveal of these camp counselors. And we decided that we're going to have a little bit of fun. I'm not just going to straight up tell you who these people are, but I'm going to bring them on camera one by one, and we're going to try to guess who these people are with just a few clues. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our first camp counselor, who will be overseeing the Wildberry cabin. And just so you know, we are not you are randomly assigned to a cabin at camp, but everybody has this. The cabins are basically just for some of the fun and games aspects of camp. We have little competitions, things like that. But everybody who comes to camp is going to have the same camping experience, regardless of which cabin you're in. But the first cabin is going to be our Wildberry cabin. So if you're familiar with our recent color extension, Wildberry is one of our new 2024 color collection colors. So the Wildberry cabin is going to be a returning camp counselor. They studied graphic design in college, and they're known by many as the Queen of Color. Who do you guys think this is in the chat? Let us know who you think. And I see somebody threw out Christina. We have someone who threw out Laura Bassin. And let's be honest, we have a lot of really amazing color. Let's see. I see. Yeah, we're getting some. All right. It looks like they figured this out. It is the one and only Laura Bassin. How are you?
Hello, Greg. I should have brought my crown since I'm.
We love what you do with color, Laura. You've got a good knack for all things color, right?
Thank you. And I wore my Wildberry sweater.
I see that. I love it. I love the representation. How are you?
Good. How are you? We just got dumped on with snow.
I am just grateful we are not getting dumped on with snow. How much did you guys get?
I don't know. Enough.
Too much? It's that time of year too where I think I'm ready for winter to just kind of go away.
Exactly.
You know, like,
I was ready to move on, and then it
yeah.
just slapped me right in the face.
Well, the good thing is when you come out here in June, you're going to experience some of our most beautiful weather, and yeah, it's going to be a blast. But I feel you on that winter weather, man. It is brutal. And is your pond or the lake frozen behind you guys?
It was frozen, but then it melted because we were having a good time. And then it's probably not going to get cold enough to freeze again. But we did get some days where they got to skate on it and stuff.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, and you guys are big into that, right? Like you hockey.
Well,
big
not
hockey
me
family.
personally, but yes, this family. Yeah.
And what all of you in the chat missed right before we went live was a special appearance by Laura's cat. Just tail wagging right there in the camera. But that's one of my favorite things is that you never know with Laura, like which pet is going to show up. And is Hank there with you?
He's right here, but I can.
Oh, good puppy.
You can't plan these things, people. You know, it just is what it is.
It just happens. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Laura, I am so excited to have you back.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor. I love working with Concord 9th, and you have such a great staff of people. It's just great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And this is Laura. She's 4th time returning camp counselor, so we're thrilled to have you again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, and we're just gonna, for those of you in the chat who are wondering, we're gonna keep the camp counselors on here as we keep the lineup going. So we're gonna keep moving down the line. And Laura, you're gonna just stay here with us if that's all right.
That's all right.
Okay. The next. Oh, and real quick too, one other thing. I'm not gonna show any of the samples and things from camp. We're still working through some of those things, but you can go to our social media later on today, and it's going to show little bits and pieces, kind of in process shots of some of the products that you all will be able to work with at camp. But I will just sneak or give a little giveaway. Laura is going to be teaching a stenciling class, and she and I have talked a little bit about it, and I've shown her a little bit of the products with that, and it's going to be really fun.
Gorgeous, bold color.
And it's going to be blending in it's kind of a little unconventional, right? I mean, it's using a lot of color that those of you who don't stencil a lot, you may never have used these combinations and stuff. So it's going to be fun.
Very exciting.
And Laura's going to nail it. So you want to be there just for that. So, all right. Next up, we've got the watermelon cabin. This is another one of our 2024 color collection. You're going to notice the trend here. There are 6 cabins and 6 counselors. And how many new colors from this year? Oh, 6. Watermelon cabin. This camp counselor is a first-time camp counselor. They have a background in interior design. And when I learned that about this person, I was like, oh, no wonder this person is so incredibly talented. And you might know them from Scrapbook and Cards Today. So, and I think I've seen her kind of lurking in the chat a little bit. So if you guys, first-time camp counselor and background in interior design, and you might know them from Scrapbook and Cards Today. And while you guys throw out a few guesses in there, I'm going to also make a mention that Scrapbook and Cards Today is another one is a returning partner and sponsor of the C9 Summer Camp Experience, and so we're just thrilled to be having them back today. I've seen them in the chat there. We love Catherine and her whole team. So thank you for coming back as a sponsor of our super fun C9 Summer Camp. All right, I see a few people have gotten this correct. So I'm going to bring this person on stage now. Megan!
I'm so excited. Is my heartbeat coming through my microphone? Just tell me.
I love it. Megan was mentioning that she was a little nervous, and I'm like, don't be. We are so excited and lucky to have you. Thank you.
I wanted to throw them off by commenting, acting like I wasn't here.
Yeah, you're so sneaky.
I was trying to be, but they guessed. They got
it. Yeah, congrats. Those of you who guessed Megan. We are so excited to have you.
I'm thrilled. Thank you so much, Greg. I really appreciate it.
Megan and I talked back in the fall, and it was just such a fun conversation. For those of you who have not met Megan before, you are just a very there's a brightness to you. I don't know if I don't know if people have told you that before, but I'm so excited to meet you officially, in person. But
ditto.
The times we've chatted and stuff, I'm just like, wow, there's just a brightness about you, Megan. So
the great thing about this is I've gotten to work with your team so much through SCT magazine, and so I'm so familiar with you guys and your products, and I'm so thrilled to be able to teach for you guys. So, and I'm repping Camp Watermelon. Got my colors here.
I love it. I love it. And we've actually, for those who don't know, we've been with partners of Scrapbooking Cards Today for several years now, and it's just been such a great experience for us. And Megan, you've always been just phenomenal to work with, and so it'll be fun to work together in this capacity at summer camp, and we're just going to have so much fun.
Yep, and I love what I do, so I think that's why it's easy to be bright when this is kind of a dream job for me. I did the corporate thing for a while, but this is pretty awesome. So
same. This was coming into the crafting world was like a dream come true. I didn't realize I knew it was gonna I've worked in and out of the crafting world throughout my career, but going full steam into it with Concord and Ninth, I was expecting it to be fun and enjoyable, but I was not expecting it to be so rewarding. And just so many good people. So
and you make people's days all the time. You make my day all the time, especially when you release new colors. That made my day.
the color was pretty exciting this year, and it's been super well received. So we're thrilled. And those who are wondering what Megan's class is going to be, Megan's going to be taking us down a turnabout journey. Her class is called Layered Turnabouts. That's all I'm going to say about that right now. But it's really
awesome. It's
really fun stuff.
I can't wait.
Awesome. Thanks, Megan, for being here with us.
Thanks, Greg. Hey. Hi, Laura.
Yes.
We're representing Illinois.
We are.
That's
We're right down the road from each other. So,
we might even get them on the same flight out here as travel buddies.
That would be so fun.
All right. So next person is going to be representing the Creamsicle Cabin, another one of our 2024 color collection colors. This person is a returning camp counselor, and they have a background in engineering, and I'm wondering if that's going to give it away. And they are big on sharing handmade kindness. So if being an engineer didn't give that away, I'm pretty sure that one gave it away. So it looks like, the people are rolling in, and I'm bringing her on stage. Jennifer McGuire, how are you?
Hello. I'm so glad to be here. Oh, the cat's rear comes in just in time.
The cat rears its ugly head. No, it's a cute head. No, that's all.
There it is. There we go.
Jennifer, how are you?
I'm okay. This weather change, man, it's throwing my migraines through a loop. Ooh, yeah.
Are you guys getting?
No, we're not getting snow. We're getting one day it's warm and let's go for a walk. The next day, don't leave the house. It's cold.
Yeah, I get it.
Every day is different.
Yeah, just up and down. Oh, I know. We've had weird rain this week. I mean, it should be snow. And for us, thankfully, I'm like, snow as much as you want up in those mountains in Utah.
Yeah.
Down in the valley, let's keep it nice and either dry or rainy. But thanks for coming back to camp with us, Jennifer.
I'm glad to be here.
We're so excited to have you. And Jennifer is a returning camp counselor, and those of you who didn't know this, several years ago now, I think it was our second year of camp, we went on a little camping trip, if you remember.
Yes.
I won't bore them with the details, but
it was so funny.
I ate some sketchy things and drank some pond water.
And I just laughed. I just laughed. That's all I could do.
It was one of the most eventful camping experiences I've ever had. So
we're not going to be doing that this summer, right?
Not going to be roughing it. We will be camping at Embassy Suites down the street.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Megan, let's be clear. We don't do any of that. We make Greg do that.
Okay, because I'm a glamper. Let's just
I know.
Straight real quick.
Well, if any of you watch back those videos, you'll know that I'm probably more of a glamper myself. So. I'm actually an Eagle Scout, and I do know a little bit about camping, but I don't choose to do it anymore. So
you can make can make a knot, but
yeah. I wear a fisherman's vest like I know what I'm doing, but yeah, Jennifer, thrilled to have you. Jennifer's class is going to be interactive cards, and I showed her a little sneak peek of kind of like what her products can do. But if you know Jennifer, she's going to do something crazy with it, and I love that.
It's
always
brilliant.
A fun little twist.
Is brilliant. It worth entry right there.
It's this, and these are exclusive products to camp. Everybody those who have never been to camp before, you know that these. Yeah. We never sell these products anywhere else. It's really an exclusive camping experience. So fun. And these counselors make extra, like they do like other fun spins on the product and just extra bonus cards and things like that. So you're getting a lot of inspiration from this event with these products and these products. And it's not just like, I don't know, what we try to do is have these be full-fledged bundles of products, right? Like, you may not use every single piece in the class, but the bundles, you'll be able to extend and use them far beyond what we even do at camp. It's not like just a single die and a single sentiment, make this card, done, that's all you're gonna do. These products, we're trying to make them more, just give you the biggest bang for your buck. So you're gonna wanna definitely be here for these products this year. I think we've pushed it even further than I think we've ever done in the past. So, and
I like that there's different styles between the different classes, so you get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, yep, lots of techniques, different imagery, different styles. So it's going to be a good time.
You and your team did a great job.
Thank you so much. All right, so Wildberry Watermelon Creamsicle Cabin, you guys, welcome. We're going to move on. This person is actually not able to join us live, but I do have a little placeholder for this person. They have a job that some people have jobs outside of crafting, and this person, they are a first-time camp counselor. We're super thrilled to have them here with us. They will be representing the Grasshopper Cabin, another one of our 2024 colors. And they grew up as an Air Force brat, and this person is a scientist by day and a crafter by night. And this person is incredibly talented. Does anybody have any guesses? Oh, I see some people are guessing Carissa, because I can see, I don't know if Carissa was an Air Force brat. Carissa's actually a nurse. Oh, I see it. Laura Rogers. I think you guessed it first. Yes, it is the one and only JC Gaspar. And we are so excited to have JC with us. He wasn't sure if he was going to be able to lurk in the chat at all. So if you're there, JC, hi. If you're not, that's okay. He will be here live with us, though, at camp. He will be doing an inking on die cuts class, and if you've seen any of JC's like cards, they are really impeccably done. His ink blending on like die cuts, like on flowers and things like that, those things look like you could literally like smell the flowers. Like, they're so well done. And so we're excited to be able to have JC here with us and share his talents with us. And we've worked with JC on and off throughout the years as a guest designer and things like that. And this is just another fun, different capacity to work together, and couldn't be more thrilled to have JC with us. So if I just keep talking, I'm just gonna have a conversation with myself because JC's not here. But we are so thrilled to have him. I can't express that enough. So Next up, we have Eucalyptus Cabin. And this person is a returning camp counselor. So you can see we've got a mix of returning and new. The Eucalyptus Cabin camp counselor is a cat lover. There are a lot of cat lovers in this industry. And they make the most incredible mail art, M-A-I-L. And they also are good at nail art too. I saw this person's nail art recently at Disney World, and it had all these cute little Disney themed things. So yeah, without further ado, we will go ahead and just bring Miss Christina Werner to the stage. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm here. Today's the first day. I've been really sick this week. I'm still a little congested, but I'm feeling good. So
Good.
Christina's all 5 minutes away right now. So
It's gonna be a really long flight in to join.
Yeah.
You. I don't know if I can make it.
She's gonna fly to Vegas. Yeah. So it's gonna be. We'll make sure we get you on a nice, comfy flight.
First
all the
class.
way over here. Yes, first class all the way.
I'd like a really nice meal. You know, maybe some like hot towels. Like
There you go. Pampered. Those Christina is just. Oh, JC, real quick. Sorry, time out Christina just for a second because I see JC. He's in the chat and he's waving. So everybody give some love to JC. We totally understand that why he couldn't be here today with us, but we are thrilled to have him. So just give him a wave, give him a shout out. And yeah, back to you, Christina, our Eucalyptus Cabin camp counselor. We're thrilled to have you back.
Anne in the chat saying, "Are you walking? Am I going to walk to the C9 office? Maybe it's close.
It's not that far. We're like a mile away. Like we're really not that far. So yeah, it's always been fun to be Christina's neighbor. We even used to live kind of close by each other until you moved up this way. But she moved from being my house neighbor kind of to now being my office neighbor. So and it's all within a few minutes of each other. Christina, we're so excited to have you and your talent with us at camp again. You are also a 4-time returning camp counselor. So that's so much fun. So those of our returning camp counselors have watched this event kind of evolve through the years. Jennifer, Laura, Christina, like we try to do something fun and different each year, and we're looking at ways to make it even more fun than it's ever been. So Christina is going to be doing excuse me, a Beyond Cards class, and doesn't mean we're not going to be doing cards. Excuse me. But there will be some 3D elements to what Christina will be teaching, and it's going to be fun. Yeah, Christina, I showed Christina what her stuff is going to be, and it's going to be fun. I just like, as I'm talking about this and remembering all the products and stuff, I'm so excited about how each of you are going to just do your own takes on these products. But
I'm excited to see how I'm going to teach this in the time allotted to me. Because it looks intimidating.
It looks complex, but it shouldn't be too hard. But
I'll make it multiple times. I'll figure out all the tips and tricks, and then I'll make sure you guys can do it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
It's going to be amazing. And excuse me, sorry, I'm trying not to cough. So one more person is going to be joining us, and I want to bring them on now because I'm like, I don't want to get too far down the road without the final camp counselor we're so excited to have with us. This person is also a returning camp counselor. In addition to crafting, she works, I was trying not to give anything away, works as a pediatric nurse. That might have given it away. And they love to add a little sprinkle of glitter. Who could this be? Oh, and I see Kathy. Laura Rogers, you did it again. Yes, it is Carissa Wiley. How are you?
I'm so good. I've been, excuse me, sick this week, just like you, Greg. So
I know we're all just,
and we're like,
we're all gonna be so healthy by camp, but it's still that season of like gunk in the sinuses and
I take care of all those little sicky kids. So eventually it gets me in the season, right? So I can only run for so long. But I wanted to say, people were guessing that I was maybe the Air Force brat. I just need to clear something up. I was a brat. I have since outgrown that, hopefully a little. But not an Air Force brat. I was just an only girl in a house full of older brothers.
I was actually the brat of the Cottrell family growing up. I was very much a middle child in my house. I was the middle of five. Well, so it was my sister and then 5 boys, and I was the middle of those 5 boys. And man, I gave everybody a run for their money. But now I'm just gonna say I'm everybody's favorite now as an adult. But I don't, whether that's true or not. I claim that prize for myself. So
me too. I'm gonna say that also. I know it's a stretch in my house.
Carissa, I forgot to tell people that you are. I forgot to say this is the rainforest cabin, and when I saw this color, like when we decided on this color, and we decided that these were going to be the camp colors, because when we did these 6 colors for 2024. They were not necessarily going to be the cabin colors, but we decided, that would be kind of fun and nice. 6 colors, 6 cabins. And I was like, this feels like a Carissa color. I like that. I've seen, with like those pale like pinks and stuff. And then like that deep, deep rainforest color. I was like, that feels right. So
it does feel right.
We went with that for Mrs. Carissa Wiley. And we are so excited to have you back with us as well. And this rounds out our camp counselors for 2024, and it is such a fun team. We're all going to get our hands a little dirty at campfires. For those who have joined us for campfire in the past, that is purely just fun and games. I will probably have to eat something gross at some point, and I think last year it was SpaghettiOs and artichoke hearts or something. It was something really not palatable, but we're gonna have some fun at the campfires, and then we're gonna get serious and still have fun, but we'll have some serious crafting time in there, and it's just a few days of just fun. And I love to just put all of life's troubles away for just a few days, and it's a fun time of year to like kind of escape the busyness of like summertime and stuff like that. And so it's going to be so fun. And seeing you guys all together, seeing all your faces together now, it just makes this, it's real, it's happening. And we're so excited. So thank you guys for all joining us for camp this year. Carissa's class is going to be a paper piecing class, and that's all I'm going to say about that one. Again, you'll want to tune into social media, and all of these camp counselors and others will be sharing details and things as we lead up to registration. This is the point where I'm going to, and Jenny G said, Greg, bring back your brother, please. He is hilarious. Yeah, Nick will probably make some appearances. He got his hair cut a little bit, but maybe it's about to here now instead of like past his shoulders, but maybe it'll grow out by camp.
Is it more Lord Farquaad or whatever that guy?
Yes, that is. It's just a little bob. No, Nick will be there. He's my younger brother, the 5 boys. He's the one that's just younger than me. He's worked with me now for the last few years. Such a blast, like, to work together with my brother. My sister works here with us part-time. So we're just like a little family. It feels like a family reunion at times. Our product manager, for those, I don't know who's met Jana on our team, but we actually found out, like, she's my 4th cousin, which isn't too distantly removed. So kind of, yeah, so it really is kind of a family reunion here at Concord and 9th at times. So we've kind of reached the point where we've introduced everybody. We're all thrilled. I want to now give a few details leading up to camp registration so that you guys are aware of what we'll be doing. Camp dates, if you're wondering, will be June 21st through June 23rd. That's a Friday evening through Saturday afternoon. And so it's kind of a weekend little
Sunday afternoon, right?
Sunday afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I say yes? So Friday through Sunday. And then the registration begins on February 22nd. So that's coming up next week. And we actually are extending the registration period a little bit longer this year. Last year, it was a shorter duration. So it's February 22nd through March 25th. All of these dates and things will be on social media. And so you don't have to worry too much. We'll have all the details there. Camp costs start at $315, but we do have early bird pricing at $299. If you register before March 1st, you can take advantage of that early bird pricing. A lot of people register in that early bird period just to take advantage of a little discount there. There will be options to buy the camp kit and then to add on ink cubes and ink pads if you want. We've done that in recent, like at least for the last camp, and it was helpful for people who already own the ink colors or people who don't want to necessarily use our inks. If they have a full craft room of ink already and they just want to use similar colors, you're welcome to do that. So there will be options to purchase with or without ink, whatever your preference may be. And just in general, here's kind of what's included at camp. There's going to be 6 classes, 6 counselors. There will be 12 plus projects in there, at least 2 per class. There will be bonus projects with some instructions on how to do those. Those will not be taught, but there will be some instructions if you're interested in making those bonus projects as well on your own. But the classes will have like some recorded content, some live content, and it really, we try to go at a pace where if you're trying to craft along and you've done some homework beforehand, you can keep up. And there's no pressure. It's all recorded, so you can watch back and pause, do all of those things at your leisure. We know everybody has a different style of crafting and different pace, and so we want to accommodate as many different types of crafters. Exclusive stamps, dies, and stencils, and then the campfire hangouts, like I mentioned earlier. And then we will have a trading post, which is exclusive offers for campers. And we have typically sneak peeked upcoming products, have a first look at some of the new stuff that will be coming up shortly after camp. So those are fun things that we like to do at these events, just for have some exclusive looks. And then there's just gonna be some fun camp swag and things like that. And those of you who like the saltwater taffy, you'll get a little taste of Salt Lake with you in your camp kits. And I didn't want to fail to mention this either, though. We will have a crafty hour on Sunday morning, which is kind of a fun additional thing. And Simon Hurley will be joining us for that, and he'll be here live in studio with us as well. We're so excited to have Scrapbooking Cards Today with us as a sponsor of the event. We will have scrapbook.com at the event. And then we have Ranger Ink with Simon Hurley create as another sponsor of the event. And so there's going to be some representation in there from each of those brands, and we're so thrilled to have them with us. Real quick, if you don't subscribe to our newsletters, that will be the easiest way to get all information regarding camp registration. You get links and all of those things. And like I mentioned as well, check social media. We'll be posting about this for the foreseeable future, in addition to other things. But we will have all the information on social media, but newsletter is a way to have links to things and provides. You can only show so much on social media. Newsletters can go a little more in depth if you're that type of person that likes to know a little bit more of the details. And that will also link you over to an events page on our website that gives you the full rundown of everything. That's a lot of information. And that's not as exciting as announcing these wonderful camp counselors, but I know a lot of you have had questions. We've started getting those questions trickling in, so I wanted to address as many of your questions as possible. I see, Amrita, you asked about the swag again, like Zazzle, where you could just order some camp swag and things like that. So we'll try to do that again. We had some people asking us last year, so we'll see what we can do that way. there is going to be it's just going to be so fun. I like now that I'm seeing us all together, I'm like, let's be June already, right? Like, let's do this. Any camp, we're kind of nearing the end. I've gotten through everything I have to say. Any of the camp counselors, do any of you guys have anything else you want to add? I feel like I've talked a lot, and that tickle in my throat's back.
You have a green Stanley, Greg?
I have a green Stanley, yeah. It's got
very outdoorsy.
Thanks. It's got like kind of an oceanside peacock logo on this kind of artichoke color. I don't know. It's a really deep green, but
very snazzy.
Yeah. Thank you. It's very campy, right? Yeah.
I'm excited for all the games at Campfire.
Me too.
I'm hoping that maybe fates will be kinder to me this time if there is some sort of crafting challenge.
There will absolutely be a crafting challenge. We won't make anybody. I will make sure that I am the one who makes the biggest fool of myself at Campfire, but I can't guarantee that there won't be a few little we'll
wrenches thrown in.
Yeah, there will be a few wrenches, and the more wrenches, kind of like the funnier it gets, right, guys? Like it's just fun.
You'll just pick on the newbies, right? You'll pick on
yes.
No.
We're gonna be like, no. We're just gonna.
At least I have JC with me.
JC on the whole.
Yeah. I'm not alone.
No, we will pick on Nick and Greg.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna pick on Nick. All right, Jennifer.
And Greg.
I'm sure I'm naturally a target for these things, Megan, so you don't have to worry.
Okay.
Like,
just don't make me eat anything weird. Just
no. I will be the only one eating anything weird because I don't know. I can pretty much stomach anything. So
I'll do the challenge. I'll craft.
That's great.
You eat.
There will definitely be some crafty challenge involved, and lots of just super fun and lots of laughs. We will laugh a lot over the weekend. So, if that's, I think that's it, guys. I mean, it's kind of just, the reveal it's done. This is the thing. This is what we came here for. And couldn't be more excited. And again, stay tuned on social media for details to come. And then also sign up for newsletter. The link is in the YouTube video description if you need to subscribe to the newsletter, if you want to get the latest and greatest. And we are just absolutely thrilled. So I guess those of you who are in snowy weather right now, hope you stay warm. Those of you in warm weather, let's see, is it just Carissa? Are you the only one? Oh. Carissa, you can just stay warm like you always do where you live, and the rest of us will just hunker down and hang tight until June when we can all be here in sunny Utah summer nights. Gorgeous and so great. So we look forward to seeing all of you back here in June. It's going to be here before you know it. So thank you everyone for being here. Love all of you, and we will see you all very soon.